Imagine waking up, and before your feet even touch the floor, there's a heavy, low-voltage anxiety humming in your chest. You haven't even faced the world yet, but your brain is already exhausted. Most people treat happiness like a lottery ticket, something they hope to win if the day goes perfectly. But neuroscience tells us something radically different. Your brain doesn't just experience happiness, it is literally wired for it, or against it, based on your neurological defaults. Every repetitive thought, every morning scroll, and every micro-distraction is an architect building a highway in your brain. If you spend your day practicing stress, your brain becomes an expert at being stressed. But what if you could intentionally reprogram that default setting? Today, we aren't talking about toxic positivity or complex routines. We are breaking down 7 neuro-hacks, small daily behavioral shifts that physically rewire how your brain processes dopamine, emotional regulation, and joy. Let's change the default. The 7 neuro-hacks. Number 1, protect the morning baseline. The moment you open your eyes, your brain is in a highly suggestible state. If the first thing you do is grab your phone, you are flooding your synapses with cheap, synthetic dopamine. You get a massive spike, followed immediately by an aggressive crash. When your baseline dopamine drops below normal, the rest of your day feels gray. Work feels agonizing, and normal life feels boring. You haven't lost your joy, you've just fried your receptors before breakfast. The shift. Delay the digital floodgates for just 30 minutes. Let your brain chemistry stabilize in the real world first. Number 2, anchoring your internal clock. This isn't wellness advice, it's basic biology. Deep inside your brain sits the suprachiasmatic nucleus, your master biological clock. When photons from natural morning sunlight hit your retinas, it triggers a timed release of cortisol, the good kind, for energy, and sets a countdown timer for melatonin production at night. Missing this light keeps your brain in a permanent state of circadian twilight, leading to chronic low energy and irritability. The shift. Get 5 to 10 minutes of direct outdoor light within an hour of waking up. No sunglasses, no window glass, just clear, natural light. Number 3, motion-altering emotion. We've been told we need grueling, 1-hour gym sessions to see mental health benefits. That's a myth. That causes analysis paralysis. Your brain needs movement, not necessarily exhaustion. Physical motion triggers a cocktail of brain-derived neurotrophic factor and endorphins. The trap we fall into is waiting until we feel like it to move. But biology works backward. Motivation doesn't create action. Action manufactures motivation. The shift. When you feel a mental fog rolling in, don't fight it with logic. Change your physical state. Move for 5 minutes. Walk, stretch, pace. Force the neural shift. Number 4, system resets. The power of nothing. We live in an era of infinite input. If we aren't working, we are listening to a podcast. If we aren't listening, we are texting. Your brain never gets to hit the save button on its experiences. This causes profound cognitive fatigue. You don't need to sit cross-legged on a mountain to meditate. You just need to practice non-deductive thinking. The shift. Spend 3 minutes a day staring at a wall, a tree, or the sky. No phone, no goals. Let your thoughts pass like traffic without jumping into the driver's seat. This trains your emotional intelligence to observe rather than react. Number 5, logging the micro-wins. Your brain possesses an ancient evolutionary survival mechanism called the negativity bias. It is literally hardwired to scanning your environment for threats, mistakes, and shortcomings. Left unchecked, it will convince you that you are constantly failing. To counteract this, you have to actively force your brain's scanning mechanism to look for progress. The shift. Before you close your eyes at night, consciously identify 3 micro-wins from your day. Kept your temper? Write it down. Drank enough water? Write it down. When you acknowledge progress, you get a clean, natural drip of dopamine that builds genuine, deep-seated confidence. Number 6, curing decision fatigue. Every single choice you make, from what shirt to wear to what to eat for lunch, burns a finite amount of cognitive fuel. By 2 p.m., most people are suffering from severe decision fatigue, which manifests as irritability and cravings for instant gratification. A chaotic routine creates a chaotic mind. The shift: automate the mundane. Structure your mornings and your evenings so they require zero thought. Reduce the variables so your brain can save its power for what actually matters. Number 7, mindful information diets. Your brain is a sponge, not a filter. It cannot distinguish between a real-life crisis happening in front of you and a negative, sensationalized video clip you are watching on a screen. If you feed your mind a steady diet of outrage, comparison, and noise, your subconscious will construct a reality based on those exact ingredients. The shift: treat what you consume through your eyes and ears with the same respect you treat the food you put in your mouth. Be fiercely intentional about who you follow and what you read. Here is the honest truth that most self-help videos leave out. If you try to change all 7 of these today, you will fail by Thursday. Your brain resists sudden, massive upheavals. Real, permanent neurological transformation is quiet, steady, and boringly consistent. Don't overcomplicate this. Pick just 2 of these habits for this week. Maybe it's delaying your phone use and getting morning sunlight. Master those until they become automatic, then come back for the rest. Remember, happiness isn't an emotional state that randomly lands on you. It is a neurological default that you build piece by piece. Your brain is always learning. The only question is, what did you teach it today? Drop a comment below with the 2 habits you're starting with, and I'll see you in the next video.